start by saying, like, the poets that are part of this project have been with me in my story as a poet since I was a child. And I'm not a child anymore, which is crazy. But when I'm amongst you folks, I feel like a kid. I remember what it feels like to discover something important and incredible. So thank you to all you poets in the room. I'm just gonna go straight through with these poems. I have been obsessively thinking about this age of information that we're in, and every single time that I discover something that feels evil and follow the little trail, I'm like, oh, this was white supremacy, okay. And it's like every single thing is to the point where I started telling like my boss, who everyone I thought was racist at work, I was just like, I'm actually fed up. So that's the current, these are new, they haven't been edited. They don't have titles. All right. There's too much fucking information everywhere, and I've forgotten how to read. I heard too many opinions on this recipe, and now I've forgotten how to eat. I saw a comment on a TikTok that labeled a beloved pastime as cringe, and now I've forgotten how to be. I mean, this is too much fucking information. And it seems like people still want to know stuff, but not the stuff we need to know. It'd be stuff like, you know, that influencer wore a pair of jeans to Coachella, but the indigo was not ethically sourced. Also, he's polyamorous, gynosexual, and has fetal alcohol syndrome, so his dad never approved of his interest in geography and urban studies, which led to his parents divorcing, and the custody battle was brutal on everyone, including the sapiosexual universal blood donor who represented his mother in court because, at the time, she was grieving the death of her pet chinchilla, who, rest in peace, never used his platform in the rodent community to uplift Black and Indigenous voices, okay? I watched someone live streaming themselves recovering from surgery the other day. I watched someone's therapy session on Netflix. I saw someone turn a child's t-ball game into a virtue signal. An AI deepfake told me I have PCOS. I have been bamboozled into several CIA psyops this week alone. Teens are betting on wars on Kalshi, okay? We gotta bomb the data centers. They got us arguing over whether or not it's okay for someone to have a pussy or a dick or 2 chromosomes or 3 or a tail or a mustache. Like, please, listen to yourself when you threaten to kill your own child lest they be even the tattest bit free. These white cracker ass, alien ass, stupid ass bitches fucking around and not finding out shit about how to suck a heart dry of blood, ocean dry of water, land void of worms, sky without birds, and mouths without words. White niggas is fucking weirdos for real. Like, niggas trying to use the whole globe as a battery pack for their fucking fleshlight. Like, we got 1 billion niggas in cages and babies dying for a strap on a Rolex, so please miss me with that unity shit. And then Tony Kimbabar is like, are you sure you want to be well? And I'm like, shit, I don't know. It hurts to be unwell. It hurts to heal. So I'm wondering if this whole being alive thing is even for me. I feel weak in the joints, weak in the sinew, and been watching the world through a glass screen. Everything is far away and still too close, the way I imagine I'd feel on the seafloor, all that pressure and nothing and too much, and can't see my own hand in front of my face. I feel like pissing the bed, like shirking it all, like stinking so bad and washing with mud, like biting a wriggling fish, scaly and bloody, and swallowing the little bones. What is well when I am here? In this place of my own making and unmaking, in this town of trifling loves and unburied hatchets, convinced it is me causing my body to decay ahead of time, unceremoniously, quietly, and in the wet shroud of shame. I feel like pissing the bed, like taking the pills, like eating, then throwing up, like sleeping all day, like roaming stark naked in the street, like wilding out and then in and then off, because every day I feel stupider than yesterday, dull with wisdom, knowing once again I know not and not knows me, freshly born, viscera covered and screaming, raggedy throated and still tethered to the dark. I feel like pissing the bed and skipping work and logging off and chasing my echoing voice into a cavern. I want to be well, but I am unsure, flat-footed, yellow-bellied, timid, flinching at the poke of the syringe, like, but what if it kills me? As if I don't already want it to, as if my God is whoever I cower beneath. When they kick down the door, I want it to catch me by surprise. While the kettle is steaming the air among a thin layer of dust, speckling the red sun setting on the well-worn chair, creaking out a sigh, rivaling my mother's own tired moan, rolling into a blues song, tugging at our guts with corn liquor, turning everybody's mouth to hot syrup, except the smokers making knock-knock jokes with dumb punchlines, rapping at the wood, leaving crumbs of green at our feet, tapping to the drum solo, now taking over our heads, now nodding on beat to the kettle whistles, a knife through the room, dropping flat side down on a ginger clove, pressed to threads, then steeped for a million days, spent with my hand and another hand, trading heat for heat as the night cools and slows till we can't hear the red-breasted robins sleep on their perch, till the flash bang startles them into a flutter as the door is ripping from its hinges, mimicking each death rattle, fracturing the wind into bite-sized morsels, so I could say I didn't even see it coming. Thank you.